Hello folks, and welcome to Lester's Custom Truck Shop. I said earlier how much I liked using my Epsom solder pullet, but I neglected to say that no, they're not sponsoring me. No one sponsors me. I don't have any sponsors. I like to be able to tell things like they are. If you got a sponsor, you have to be nice about their product. There's some stuff that I don't like. So I do not have a sponsor. Don't plan on recruiting any sponsors either. You guys are my sponsors. No, I don't have a membership thing or any of that kind of crap. I just put the videos up for your enjoyment and for the customer to see his radio being built. If he requests it. I ran across the phenomenon that a lot of you don't want people to see how your radio's built, which I understand that. Have to make sure I heat this one up long enough to go all the way through. This little eyelet here still ain't got it hot enough. And the reason I go back and add more solder is so I'll get better heat transfer. we need a clean hole to put the new part in. There we go. And these through board eyelets that are connecting ground plane to ground plane are the worst ones to try to heat up all the way through, because the ground plane acts like a giant heat sink. When you're trying to heat it up with just the tip, very tip of the iron, it takes a little while longer for the heat to transfer. Okay. Starting to see some solder come out of the solder pullet. I'm going to pull solder from the board, so that means I need to clean it out. See, it builds up on the end of that pad there. And when it gets too much on there, it starts to fall back out after you've pulled it off the board and it cools. It hits that pad and cools down. And it builds up. See how that built up there, and I'm just peeling that layer off the top of that pad. And that is that. I think we got all the necessary things cleaned out. Here's what's going back in there, 3300s. And then I'm going to need a single crystal filter. Just placed another order for 1,000 more of these filters, because there's no telling when I'll get them. I still have a bunch of them left, but the way things are going nowadays, you know, I may not get any more until next year. And yeah, they're coming from China. About the only place you can buy any. Oh, come on now. How much heat do you need? Don't want to turn the heat up too much, because like I told you, because if you heat it up too much, the glue that holds the copper to the board will turn loose. Release your copper from the PC board. That epoxy or whatever it is they use to glue it to the PC board is pretty damn stout, but that's a piece of the lead. These radios are made by the same people that make the AT6666, the Anytone. Quasane. Quality on these is pretty good. Bear in mind they had some growing pains. first group of strikers that came out, all of these little adjustments, hell, some of them even had the lead sticking so far up out of the board that it wasn't making contact. You know, they would like fall out or whatever when they were going through assembly. Right, got that guy in place. It's time to do the capacitors. I need to make some stilts, standoffs. Hot glue on there so that they don't fall down the leads while I'm trying to put it on. And I need to move that to the other side. Good, just had it. There it is. Fill all those. Now I need you to tilt this way. There you go. Alright. Now then, got him out of the way. Okay, the hole's clean. Quit making excuses and get in there. I've said this before, but I can't believe they get away with a 470 microfarad for the DC input buffer filter. I always increase it as much as I can, and with these standoffs I've been able to increase it to 3300 microfarad at 25 volt. If I try to go to 4700, the 4700, well, I'm talking about the high quality caps now. I'm talking about the green ones. I can get a black one in here because the black 4700 is about the same roundness as this guy here. But as you can see, he's already up against the filtering toroid right there. And if I try to use the high quality green 4700, he'll be pushing right against it, they'll be fighting each other for the space, in other words. Okay, that guy's in place. Now I need a really short standoff for this one. Make sure that he does not get against those little capacitors and stuff down there on the board. see how it raises it up off the board there a little bit so it doesn't touch any of the other parts. That's what I'm after. And I just told you on the other one, I put a little hot glue on there to hold the stilts or standoffs in place. Check now, make sure it's all the way down. Which it is. Okay. That wants to wiggle a little bit. Oh, I may be melting the standoffs. I bet that's what I'm doing. I'll have to check and make sure we still have clearance. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Next comes the righty. Let's see, I want to go to that one or over here to this one, probably up to this one. Make sure it stays out of the way. Because I've got to get in there and I got to get in there. So we're going to put it right there. Let's do this. There it is. Now, the only thing that the DTMF is a digital squelch, basically. Digitally recognizes the signal or radio or repeater that you want to trigger the squelch, to open the squelch, and this is for FM. That guy's standing up straight. He's good and tight. Put some a little bit of Loctite on there. Or thread locker, excuse me. One of you corrected me. Yep, this is not Loctite brand. This is Permatex thread locker. Okay. Next, we're going to do the, well, I used to do the Max Mod. Well, you can't get those anymore. But a lot of you had ordered them before I ran out. Like this gentleman here. But I have since found something that has better specs than what the Max Mod had. Same case style. That great big case that will transfer a lot of heat. But the voltage rating on it is higher than what the Max Mod was. This one has I think it's 230 or 250 volts, where the Max Mod was 180. So if you ordered a Max Mod, I am upgrading you to the Toshiba 943 at no charge. I think I still got a few Max Mods left, but I stopped using them for that reason. These are better. The Toshibas are better. Only thing I'm worried about now is running out of the Toshiba 943s. I can't order them from DigiKey or Mauser. All they want to do is give me substitutes. ON makes a substitute for it, but I just like the Toshiba brand. I bought up all the last supplier had, because just like the 2879s, these things are getting very scarce. That figures, you know, I mean, something that works really well is going to become scarce. Okay, did I get all of the solder out of those? Not good enough, I don't think. The little AM regulators that come in these things, they're pretty good, but you just don't have enough heat sink in the back. They get really hot. The thing about these, well, like the old MaxMod and the Toshibas, the biggest benefit from them, let's see, can I get all three of you hot at the same time? Probably not. So I'll just have to do it like this. Heat all three of them and hope that I get them all hot enough to come out at the same time like I just did. All right. Now he's already getting that white crap all over my brand new tape job. I'll have to clean that up. What I'm doing right now is punching a hole for the MaxMod for the Toshiba MaxMod replacement. This is an acid brush I like to use to spread the heatsink compound with. Seems to spread it a lot more easier, smoother, more uniform than trying to do it any other way. Just need one. All of them try to fall out. These are mica insulators. Clear little insulator. Make sure now that I get enough heatsink compound on the back of the AM regulator. I should say AM FM regulator in this radio. It does get hot in FM, because usually FM wattage is so much more than AM. Constant wattage, I mean. We'll dead key 10 watts, say, on AM, but then on FM, the radio will key 30 watts. Okay. Get that centered up on the hole. And grab the screw. Poke him through from the other side. Make sure that he goes through the holes. Okay, now I know doggone well I'll clean those holes out. Well, one of the leads is bent. There. Red locker on there. I'm sure it pulls it up against there good and tight. And used up all that stick, didn't I? Okay. Okay. All right. Time for me to do my tune. I'll be back. Or I started saying I'll be back again. More to come. All right. All done. Let me, oh, well, I'm going to need that to show you. I had a senior moment when I was doing this. See these two little jumper blocks right there? Little shorting plugs like they have in computers. I had removed those to set the bias. Went and got more coffee. Came back, turned on the radio. Went to check it out. I got nothing. I started troubleshooting the radio because I wasn't getting any output power. And then I remembered, oh yeah. Anyway, let me get you down here where you can see. We have, oh, I gotta spread the legs out. Hang on, get my little tripod set up. 100 watt slugs on each side. Okay. Meter on the left is RMS, meter on the right is PEP. Make sure I've got the mic gain all the way up. Yep, mic gain's all the way up, RF gain's all the way up. Hello audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. You can see we're a little past 100 watts on AM and PEP. What is that? We're dead key in 10 audio, and the needle's moving forward. Okay, now I'm going to turn RF power all the way down. We're dead key in 2 watts. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Yeah, I might can adjust the AM ALC and get us a little more. Where's it at? Hello, audio, audio, hello, 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 audio, 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 audio. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to turn the RF power all the way back up. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio. That's probably about 100 and almost 110, looks like. All right, now I'm going to go to lower sideband. This is all on channel 20. Don't worry, I'm on the dummy load. Hello, audio, audio, hello, hello, audio, audio. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to turn the RF power all the way down. Audio, audio. Okay. So, if you want to drive an amp, that's perfect. RF power all the way back up. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio 1 2 1 2 audio. Oh, hang on. Audio. Audio, 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 audio. There we go. RF power now all the way down again. Audio. Well, that messed that up, didn't I? Audio. Okay, RF power all the way down. Audio. Sorry you have to listen to all that audio crap. I thought I had this adjusted perfect. Now I got RF power all the way back up. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio, hello, audio. That should be pretty good right there. Audio. That's right there's where I'm going to leave it. And let's see, do you have, I think you had, yeah, you had RF 520s, which is what they're putting in all of them now, because the FQP 13N10s, if they're set up wrong, they have a tendency to act like fuses. So needless to say, they don't last very long. Boy, that little tiny resistor, I dropped this sucker. I never found it. There it is. It's back in the thing now. Okay, and we're done. Again, I'm in lower sideband right now. Audio. That's 100 watts all the way over there. Sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. Okay, now that's 200 watts all the way over there. All right, right there in between 40 and 60. That's 100 watts. Audio. Wow. Audio. 500 watt scale. That's 200, 300, 400. I'm sorry, I lied. That's 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Audio. Okay, a little over 100 watts. So I don't know, was I reading the wrong scale? Audio. Some kind of quirk, huh? Audio. Just shy of 120 watts on sideband. I think the switch may have been not centered up on ×2. Okay. Now, let's do a receiver test. And I want to be on channel 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. There we go. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it now. That's S9. That's 30% modulation and 100 microvolts. Okay, let me put the covers on it and I'll be back. And we're back. Okay. That power that we were making was at 13.8 volts. That's the lower sideband. There's EM. Already showed you the output power. So you're all set. Let's see, let me turn the radio a little more so you get a clearer picture of it. Now you notice it has a little bit of a delay when you first turn it on. That's the radio doing the power on self-test, post-test, just like a computer does. Turn it on, it takes a second or two, and there it is. Okay. All right, now, if your clarifier gets out of whack, not centered up, center up the knobs, turn the radio off, center up the knobs, then turn the radio back on. Okay, clarifier is centered up. Now the DTMF, I did not set up the DTMF to any channels or anything because I know you're in California, but I don't know what the offsets are out there or what frequencies you intend to use, if you want to use it as a repeater or if you just want to use it between radios. So it's installed, but I did not set it up. Okay, so you'll need to go in and set that up. The manual kind of stinks as far as that goes, but there's lots and lots of videos about setting that up on the tube. Okay, so I suggest that you use the manual as a general reference, but go to videos to get a more clear understanding of how to do that. Okay, and I owe you a Chrome microphone that will be in the box with the radio when I ship it out. All right, John, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to set it up for you. 7-3, everybody. Stay safe.